Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, viewers. If you're watching this live or if you're watching this after it's already done, sorry, my nose is itchy, it's winter. This is DOUG here, and we are here to talk about the Plus games for January 2026. They have been officially announced. I've been waiting for this today. Just getting it shared and tagged to everyone who needs to know about it. Yeah, because she's got a PS5 now. Sister can get the PS4 games. So do that and get it put on Twitter as well, the happy-go-lucky Twitter. Just give me a few more minutes, guys. I'm getting it shared and everything so everybody can hopefully watch this live, which would be great. Hopefully people watch this live because that would make me a little bit happy and everything. So with that being said, though, let's get this going, shall we? The first game is Need for Speed Bound, which is PS5 only. So keep that in mind. It is a racing game. Of course, I think everybody at this point knows what Need for Speed is. So if you don't know what Need for Speed is, you must have been living under a rock. The trophy guide for this, it is a 4 out of 10 difficulty. You pretty much do everything in one playthrough. It would take you 40 hours. Probably the biggest headache is going to be the multiplayer because there are a lot of multiplayer trophies. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 multiplayer trophies, okay? Which could keep you in mind. Now, of course, there was an update last year that made it a little bit easier, but you pretty much have to do a lot of winning on, and you have to complete 25 Lakeshore Online playlists, so it's pretty much doing a lot of stuff. Other than that, though, the rest of the trophies are easy because it's just mostly collecting or completing the story mode and all that. So pretty much shouldn't be too much of a problem. The platinum currently sits on PSN profiles at a 10.13%, so it is a rare platinum. I'm happy about it. I mean, I'm going to add it to the library, So I'm hoping it does well. Should be interesting. I'm sure a few of my racing friends will get that. I don't think I own it yet, so that's a positive there. Now, the next one, it is for PS5 and PS4, so you guys on PS4 can get it. It is Epic Mickey Rebrushed, which I actually have the disc version of this, and if you guys remember, I did looked at the demo of this. Earlier this, I think it was last year or earlier this year. I did it, granted, I enjoy Disney games. I actually have it on disc, but I'm probably going to add it to the library because it is PS5 and PS4 Plus. Gives me something to play at the nursing home, which I'm currently at. Now, with that being said, it is currently sitting at an uncommon / 3.1% ultra rare on PSN profilers. And that is because it is a 2 out of 10 difficulty, but the reason it's so ultra rare still is because you have to do 2 playthroughs, and it would take you about 20 hours because you have to get the good ending, and then you got to get the bad ending because there are 2 endings in this game, and you have to pretty much has multiple paths and outcomes, making a second one necessary for the platinum. So whichever one you decide to do first, you're going to do the other one second. So if you decide to get the bad ending first, then you have to do the good ending second. If you go for the good ending first, you have to do this bad ending stuff second. By the way, there are many missable trophies in this game, as there's no way to revisit non-hub areas once you completed them. And additionally, many of the trophies require specific actions involving enemies. That means if you miss something or progress too far, you won't be able to go back and obtain those. But like I said, since you have to get a second ending to unlock both ending trophies, any trophies you do miss on your first one, you can get them on your second. Most of the combat ones are technically missable if you don't do them before the end of the game, even when you are in the blot, so you can still get most of them. So pretty much, it's probably going to be one of those games, I know some people are probably going to hate it because it is a kid's game, but I actually like the original one back in the day. I actually have the second one on disc still on the PS3. Yes, that's how old I am. But I'm looking forward to this. So, I think a lot of people who love platformers will enjoy this. It is a good game. I'll probably add it, definitely download it. And play it while I'm here because it ain't like I got much to do at the nursing home, unfortunately, which sucks. I just got to message everyone.
Well, the CNA for 121 come back with the patient fee, the CNA for 129.
Sorry about that, but I figured I would let everyone know. So, Epic Mickey, that's the second game. I'm definitely happy about that. I already have it on disc, but I'm happy to have it. The last one, no trophy guide is available right now at the moment, but it is a game. It is a Core Keeper now. Core Keeper, I have to read the thing that PlayStation Blog has up, okay? Because the other two are self-explanatory. You awaken as an explorer in a long-forgotten cavern, teaming with untold secrets, in this award-winning 1 to 8 player mining sandbox adventure. Your choices shape an epic journey. Harvest relics and resources, craft advanced tools, build your base, explore a dramatic, evolving world waiting to be unearthed. Level up your skills, defeat legendary titans, and then reveal the power of the core. Grow your garden, fish mysterious waters, master vast array of recipes, rise and care for animals, encounter the carvings, and carve out your own unique world and an enchanting underground adventure. By the way, this is both the PS5 and PS4 version you get as well, so should be interesting there. But like I said, there's no trophy guide available right now, and that which is surprising because it does sit at a 2.9/Rare Platinum on PSN profiles. DLC to keep it well, 2 DLC packs that extends the base game and Beds and Blast. So it doesn't look too difficult, And the game came out last year, August 27th. Most people may pass on this because it's an RPG, but I'm going to give it a shot, because hey, gives me something to play. Doesn't look like it's going to take that much data space up, and maybe I'll have some fun with it, see how it goes. Should be fun, not only one gold trophy, it looks like. So for trophy hunters out there, you do get a good selection. Technically I would say 2 easy platinums because Need for Speed's easy, excluding the multiplayer if you can find a good team. And Epic Mickey's just 2 playthroughs, which shouldn't be too difficult. And I don't own Core Keeper, so that is a plus there. Here's my thing. Overall, I'm going to give January an A. I actually given it an A to start off the year, so that's pretty good. Because Need for Speed I don't own, and it is a good racing game. I'm sure a lot of people will play it with their friends. Epic Mickey, remastered, rebrushed, whatever you want to call it. If you love the first one and you love platformers, you're probably going to love this game. Very easy platinum as long as you dedicate yourself to do 2 playthroughs. And Core Keeper, don't own it, so I can't really say much about it, but looking at the trophies, it looks like a fun little game you can play with your friends online. So there was that. So I've given it an A for the for January. So good job there, guys. I'm sure other people are going to hate it because of the fact of what it is. So let's just take a look and see what people are saying in the blog section real quick, because that's always for a good laugh. By the way, don't forget to add the games for this month because you have till Tuesday to do that, okay? Just want to remind you guys. So let's just check the comments and see what other people are saying on the PlayStation blog, because it's probably going to be good for a laugh, and I could use a laugh. So let's see. Let's see. One person says, it's exactly what I'm paying for. Thank you guys. What a good start. None of these games I have. Good month for me. January 2026 is good beginning for me, one person says. The next one says, Core Keeper is a great addition to the library. Thanks for another great game in the new year, Sony. Next, this has got to be the worst lineup since the creation of the service. Outstanding way to start the year, but real good credit for at least ending it well, I guess. So apparently he doesn't like any other games. One says Core Keeper has been on my wish list for a while, so that is great. Then again, somebody says the same thing. Looks like that guy just repeats. Must be a bot. One says, it looks like I won't be subscribing. Thank you. Last one says, Disney's Epic Mickey rebrushed nice. I appreciate that Sony synergy at play with the inclusion for Need for Speed Unbound, which normally features ASAP Rocky, who has a long-awaited album release in January under Sony Music. So excluding the 2 who hate it, which I don't know why, they don't give a reason. That's what I'm going to say. If you're going to hate it, give a reason at least, give a reason. Just don't say, oh, they're not your type of games. Give a reason why if you played them at least. Because if you haven't, because here's my thing. If you haven't played the games, I'm not going to take your opinion into account. Sorry, that's just how it is. If you at least play the game, I'll take your opinion into account then, because I don't believe in judging a book by its cover. You know. Sorry, that's just me though. But anyway, that is my grade for this one. It is an A. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you guys later tonight for my main stream. Peace out and much love. Goodbye, everybody.